I want to talk about YouTube, actually. Now, anyway, y'all know, I do YouTube. I've been at YouTube for about 2 years now. I'm not a big YouTuber, but I have utilized the platform to position myself to be able to interact with and do certain things and, meet various people and get to do what I do. A lot of people judge their successes based off their sub count. I judge my successes based off things I've been able to do, and with how I've been able to interview people like, Richard Epcar, Dorothy Fawn, Griffin Burns, and, Michael T. Coleman, being able to, work with people in the gaming industry, in the tech industry, and even in the political arena. It has been a true blessing. So even with my sub count, I don't care about the sub count or the views. I've been able to do some pretty amazing things, and for that I'm grateful. But what I want to talk about when it comes to YouTube is the overwhelming amount of people that are unoriginal, and how for those of us, and this is not me trying to sound bitter or jealous, I'm not at all, but I've noticed this trend where you have people that they don't put a lot of effort into their videos, or there's not really any substance, and they blow up quickly. I've watched many, I watched a video last night, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. You're not really saying anything imperative, but your editing is good. And here's the thing, YouTube is all about presentation, and you have people that they talk on things that they don't even know about, and if their editing is good, that's really all that matters, and it's an amazing thing to see. And I see this most when it comes to the political arena and with video game content creators. Most ride a trend, and it's most prevalent when it comes to the political. I guess I see it more because I do follow politics, but this whole surgence of the right, the red wave, or the right, or the conservatives or whatnot, has seen a lot of people try to emulate what Candace Owens did in Mini and Turning Point USA. And by trying to emulate them, all they do is they take talking points that they may have had, and they utilize that to try and speak as an authority on things that honestly a lot of them don't actually know anything about. And I see it all the time. It's really amazing to me when I'm seeing people talk about, well, the right this, and the left this, the left that, and this is why these lefties, this and that, blah 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 blah. And I see that all the time, and most will just do a straight video like this, and others will hide behind edits and jump cuts and all that good stuff. And it's something how people who are just riding a trend are able to grow astronomically with a hollow message. Now, many of these people, you could easily expose them in a live talk, a live chat or something like that, or a live debate or something, because they wouldn't be able to really talk on anything with knowledge. And I've had many people on my podcasts and other shows that I've done where they can't really articulate anything because they don't know anything. But if they see someone else, like a bigger conservative YouTuber or someone, talk about something, then boom, there you go, they got content. They're just gonna paraphrase what whoever else said, And there you go. That's their video. And because a lot of people kind of flock to what they like, they'll just follow it and like, yeah, this person knows what they're talking about. They're amazing, blah, 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 blah. And they'd never know. This person doesn't know anything about what they're talking about. They don't. And it's quite a common thing. It's really common. I see it all the time. I know a lot of people that are like that, especially in the political arena. They parrot topics. And it's interesting. And the same thing with the gaming community. Look how many, when the Nintendo Switch came out, a lot of these YouTubers, they rode that wave. They rode the wave. They grew off of the hype, and from there, if you watch a lot of their videos, there's no real substance to any of it. Most of these people aren't even really gamers, and I'm not taking shots at anyone. I'm just speaking on what is, and it's really interesting to see how these faux content creators, I'm just gonna say faux, because I don't really consider them content creators. They're basically hopping on a trend because it's popular, and there's a sense of vanity with it, and they do this. It could be for money, it could be for attention. They want recognition when they go out places, and I don't knock it, but I just think it's interesting how a lot of these people would put themselves in a position to be popular or be recognized, but if they're ever called out on it, they wouldn't want to address whatever, and two, they'd never want to be exposed. And it's just something to see. And I think a part of that saddens me when I see these faux content creators who are able to just grow astronomically, and then the people that I know personally, or people that I've seen or interacted with that are true content creators who actually research and they know the shit that they're talking about, they don't really grow. They're putting in that work, and because of how YouTube is, the algorithm and everything, they don't really get that same level of recognition as a lot of these fake ass content creators do. And it's unfortunate, because there's a lot of people that have amazing content that may not even have more than 1,000 or at most 10,000, 16, 20,000. There's a lot of them that they don't get that type of push. They don't get that notoriety, and they're the true content creators, not the people that look at the gaming news thing. You got all these people, everybody needs to cover gaming news. We need to talk about the stock market. We need to talk about Smash. We need to talk about the Nintendo Direct. We need to talk about this. And it's like, okay, that's cool. You're just parroting talking points. What does that matter to people who probably can't even or don't want to buy these games because of the price? It's just something, and I see a lot of hypocrisy and bullshit from gaming YouTubers, from political YouTubers, and it's just something. I think that's also kind of why I just don't watch a lot of other YouTubers, because it's sad. It's like high school in a way. That's funny because I never went to high school, but it's high schoolish, And then you got the cliques. There's all these cliques on YouTube, and if you fuck with one group or one person in this particular group, then you get 86 by that entire group within that entire field. I've done that. I've got 86 by people in the phone tech community, the people in the video game community, hell, some even in the political community. But y'all know me, I give zero fucks about any of it. It doesn't faze me, because nothing another person can say or do will ever stop me from succeeding. But it's just something when I see it, how YouTube favors those who really don't know shit about what they're talking about. But if you're really good with editing, and you can do jump cuts, anybody can do jump cuts. anybody can do graphic arts and whatnot and throw it in there. But it's amazing when I see people with content that has no substance whatsoever, and they're able to just do really good editing but say absolutely nothing, and boom, there you go. It's something. I think it's interesting. I just wanted to talk about that because it's a sad thing to see. And you've got content creators that are getting to a point where they actually don't even want to make the effort for content anymore, because it's like, what's the point? No one's gonna watch it. And to those of you who feel that way, just keep mashing, you know, make the content because you enjoy it. Don't focus on the subs or the views or anything like that, because that could depress you if you do. Just enjoy what you do, enjoy making the content, and network, because that's really what's important, is the networking aspect. But for all the fake content creators, I mean, it's a dime a dozen, and I know many, and it's something. But that's just my thoughts off the dome. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but I got 0 fucks to give. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces wild, too sweet, be the elite. And with that being said, I see you in the next one.